Welcome back to Colonies. Today's video is all about feeding. I want to show you how I feed cricket jam to my Messor colonies. First, let me show you how I prepare it. I buy this cricket jam from Ant store in Germany. Once the container has been opened, it should be used within 4 days. As I can't use it all that quickly, I freeze it in small portions. That way, it's much easier to separate the pieces once they are frozen. This portion has been out of the freezer for a few minutes and is now ready to be distributed. As you can see, I use feeders in different colors, which makes it easy to remember which one belongs to each colony. I also adjust the amount of food according to the colony size. My Messor angularis colony receives the largest portion because it now has around 1,500 workers. The Messor capitatus colony, which uses the grey feeder, gets a little less as it has around 800 workers. Finally, the Messor barbarus colony receives the smallest portion. It currently has just under 400 workers, although it is growing quickly. Let's start feeding. First up is the Messor angularis colony. You may have noticed the engraving on the outworld. Adimu is the name of the queen. In Swahili it means rare or unique. Since Messor angularis originates from Kenya, I thought the Swahili name was quite fitting. As you can see, the workers are immediately attracted to the cricket jam. Now it's the turn of the Messor capitatus colony. In my experience, this is the most granivorous of my 3 Messor species. They certainly take protein when they have larvae to feed, but they are generally slower and less enthusiastic than either Messor angularis or Messor barbarus. They also show very little interest in sugar water, honey water, or even sunburst, which you can see here. it's time for the Messor barbarus colony. The first workers arrive almost immediately. After about 15 minutes, the Messor angularis colony is swarming over the cricket jam. The Messor capitatus colony is behaving in much the same way. In the Messor barbarus colony, you can clearly see workers from different castes gathering around the food. And before long, this is the result. The Messor capitatus colony still has a little cricket gem left in the feeder. Look at this worker carrying a lump of cricket jam. Let's follow her. Here she is at the nest entrance. No, not that one. She has decided to use a different entrance instead. There she goes. Now let's return to the Messor angularis colony a little over an hour later. This worker has taken a piece of cricket jam. No, not that entrance. There she is. And this is the final result. The feeder is completely empty. One disadvantage of cricket jam is that it isn't cheap. On the other hand, one of its biggest advantages is that it produces very little waste compared with many other protein foods. So that's how I feed cricket jam to my Messor colonies. Thanks for watching and see you next time on Colonies.